the point I was trying to make was from Sahih Muslim 2978, that you can keep dogs for these three purposes, and we can make an analogy for similar to these three purposes. For example, keeping a house, if we can keep a dog for herding livestock, we can keep them for protection. But my point is, why in hadith only three purposes have been mentioned. So my point is from that perspective, that
You see, again, I do understand what the point that you're making is that the hadith actually telling us that unless these three purposes are met, we should not keep a dog. For example,
yes, sir.
it does not say that a pet dog has not been pointed out there, and therefore we are disallowed. You see, again, what we need to understand is that such hadiths, they are fragmentary pieces of information from the Prophet himself, and all these fragmentary pieces of information have to be related to a basic principle, which could be a common sense principle or which could be a principle found in the Quran. And we see that the only principle that is found in the Quran is either if dogs are, such dogs which can cause disease, as was the case with that rabid dog, or dogs which have not been properly trained. So automatically what we'll gauge from this narrative is that the Prophet is actually speaking regarding dogs, which other than these two categories can be kept. So what is being ruled out is dogs which could be harmful for the masters or the people of the house themselves, which of course one of the reasons is one of the types of those dogs could be dogs which are contagious or which can carry contagious diseases, like rabies is one of the examples. So this is how we would understand. Otherwise, if you find out an absolute prohibition that dogs, anyone who kept a dog besides these three reasons would lose a reward, then the question would be why? What has a dog done immorally wrong or something which is not correct, which has, warranted such a express statement from the Prophet? There has to be some missing link. If it is purity, then the Quran has actually totally negated it, because the Quran has said that the saliva of a dog is absolutely fine. If it is purity, then as I said, you have an express verse of the Quran which tells us that if the saliva of a dog touches the meat or touches the slaughtered animal, the Quran does not say that it's impure.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.